Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you guys doing today? It's so good to have you back here again. If you are seeing me for the first time, my name is Stella. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for sticking around. And today I'll be talking about 5 legal ways to migrate to Mauritius. If Mauritius is in your list, if you are thinking about coming here, then this video is for you. Okay, so there are many ways you can come and live and live permanently in Mauritius, but I'll be talking about 5 of them. I'm talking about 5 of them, and the first one on my list, of course, the most preferred one is for you to come as a student. So if you come to Mauritius as a student, there are so many opportunities attached to it. Let's say you look for a school. I have so many videos on my page, my channel, that you can go through how to search for schools, how to apply, how to get admissions, then how to get your visas as well. It is like quite easy when you come through school, because the schools are the one that after giving you admission, they are the one that will do your visa, everything. You don't have to take all you have to do is just send your document to them through DHL. I have a video that explains that already. So you can come as a student, and depending on how many years your course is, maybe you are doing your undergraduate, which is like 3 to 4 years, or maybe your master's or PhD, anyone you're doing. But the thing with student visa is that after you complete your study, you cannot just automatically stay behind. Some countries, when they give you student visa, after you're done with your study, they give you like maybe postgraduate work permit, something that they give you to look for a job. Mauritius does not have that. Before you finish your study, you have to start looking for a job. Maybe like in your last year of study, you have to start looking for a job that will help you stay behind. And this is the tricky part of it. Even when you get a job, you cannot just stay behind. If you are fortunate enough to get a job, then after your graduation, you still have to go back to your country, because the company that employed you are the one that will now, the same way your school apply for your visa to come as a student, the company will also apply for your visa to come as a worker. Okay, so once you finish your study, or before you finish, you start looking. If you want to stay behind, you start looking for a job. So once you get a job, you explain that, okay, you are studying, you are finishing so time, so they already know what to do. They will tell you, okay, after your study you can go. They will apply for your work permit or your work visa, then you will come with that. The good part is that with that work visa, you can come with your family. Maybe you have a wife. You can also bring your family on a student visa if you want, but once you get the work permit, you can come with your family. Anybody that comes with you gets the same year that you have in your visa. So that is for students, and that is for when they want to change that is how students can stay back after their study. And sometimes this work comes like maybe a contract work, depending on how many years you get. If you're a contract worker, maybe a 1 year or 2 years, after that you have to renew your contract with the company. If the company is not interested in renewing the contract for you, you have to look for another job, and the process will go the same way, just as the way you've done it. So that is one of the way you can come to Mauritius. Another one is getting a job directly from your country without coming as a student. Some people, when you go online, they get some jobs. You can apply to jobs.mu.com, and when you get a job from these companies, they will apply for your visa just the way they apply for student visa. They will apply for you to come over to work for them, and you can come with your family if you have any, and that is how it works for students, or you come as a worker. Another one is for you to get married to an indigene, like a Mauritian, but this one is very tricky because you have to have a valid visa. By the time you are applying for the marriage, you have to have a valid visa. If you are a student, your visa should be valid when you are planning to marry the person. If you are a worker, your student should be valid. So while you are a student, you can decide, okay, I met somebody, we get along, and we decide to get married. You cannot marry when you don't have a paper. It will not work. So you have to, so if you plan to marry a Mauritian, you have to have a valid visa by the time you're applying. If you are a student, you have to have a valid visa. Some people, when they come, maybe they come for their undergraduates, which is like 4 years. Then they met someone, like you meet a man, like a Mauritian man, that you feel like, okay, me and this person will get along, I would like to, and the person also feel the same. But don't go and marry somebody because of definitely not the Mauritian. So okay, we want to get married. You have to get married before your visa expire, before your student visa expire. So if you do that before your student visa expire, then they will give you like another permit that proves that you are also like a citizen, like kind of, since you already married somebody. So you will get a paper. So with that kind of paper, even if you finish your studies, you can stay behind. Even if you get a job, you don't have to go back to apply for a work permit. So that is how it works. So without, they give them like an ID card that says that okay, this person. So so that is how it works. Or if you don't come as a student, if you come as a worker as well, and you don't have a family, you are single, and you meet somebody here, you get married to the person, you are going to get like a paper, like an ID that shows that okay, you married to a person here, you are kind of a citizen. So if you come as a contract worker, even if your contract expires, you don't have to go back, or you don't have to renew. If you get another job, you can just take the job and go without applying for a work permit, something like that, because you're already like a citizen. So, and for someone that married to a Mauritian, the good part is after 4 years, if you stay in the country for like 4 years straight, you can apply for citizenship. You can apply to get their passport. You can get a Mauritian passport. But if you have a child before that 4 years, the child is already Mauritian because the father or the mother is a Mauritian. So it works like that. So you can come as a student, as a worker, and if you are here as a student, as a worker, and you are fortunate to meet somebody, you can get married during those times to, if you like to stay in the country. Okay, so that one is by the way. Another one is for you to come as to come on the retirement visa, which I already talked about in one of my videos. You can come to retire if you are 50-year-old and above. You can come and retire, you know, if you have all the requirements. There are a certain amount of money, I think like 18 USD monthly should enter your account, or 2,000 monthly, or you have a block fund of 18,000 USD in your account. So if you have all of this, you can register for the retirement visa, which also allows you to bring your family, you know. It works like that. So for that one, they'll give you like maybe like 10 years citizenship in Mauritius. You can stay as long as you want. If you want to work, you can work, or you can do whatever you want to do. If you have children, you can go to school. And for that one, another one is the investment visa. If you have money, if you have good money, you can come to Mauritius and buy properties. And when you buy properties, the properties always come with permanent residency. But it's not just like anyhow property. You have to be like a certain amount. Sure, you get. They will tell you that if you buy property of, I think it's around $550 above. If you buy property of 550,000 US dollar and above, it comes with automatic citizenship. Even if you go to Facebook or you go to some app that Mauritians real estate post, they will write when they write the amount for each properties, they will write it, the ones that comes with permanent residence. So you will see that okay, if I buy this house, I'll get permanent residence. So many white people does that. When they have money, they come here, they buy properties, and they get the permanent residency. This permanent residence is valid for life as long as you maintain ownership of that house. If you did not sell the house belongs to you. As far as the house is in your name, the permanent residency is valid. And you can also come with family, you can also come with children, and you know. But once you sell the house, or maybe you change the ownership, of course the permanent residency will move to the next owner. That is how it works. So if you have like 550,000 US dollar above that you are not using, you can consider just coming here and buying like a penthouse, or buying like a beachfront house, and just enjoy life. This option are mainly used by Europeans, by Americaners. They just come here maybe after they have retired. Some even people come and retire here, and they even buy house. That is like a double opportunity. So you can, you know, just sit down and look at the options that work for you, the option that is applicable to you, that you can use if you are planning to come to Mauritius. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.